And I enjoy plein air painting in the outdoors around Tucson, where I paint with a group of SOG painters. Water, for me, is especially interesting to observe in area ponds, parks, and preserves. My example is an open body of water, similar to an ocean scene, where I'm going to teach how to create waves on the surface and below the surface with reflections. And I'm going to use color mixing, watercolor washes, and a variety of brush strokes, and also leaving the white of the paper. Now, my painting is divided into 3 sections. In the upper section, the background is the sky. In the middle ground, that's where the waves and the reflections are most visible. And down at the bottom is a wave on the shore in the foreground to suggest distance in the composition while we work from top to bottom. I'd like to also show you now some brush strokes. First of all, we'll be using washes, and washes are made with paint and water. And paint and water usually dries lighter. So I'm going to just use sort of a medium wide brush, and I'm going to just paint the watercolor rather thickly, and then I'm going to add some more water to thin it out. I'm creating a wash here just to show you that you can work either left to right, thick to thin, because I'm going to do a little bit of a resist in this wash. So now that I have my color down, I'm going to take a piece of tissue and I'm going to wad it up and then place it on that wash, pressing, lifting up, and pulling down before it even dries. And what I have created is a blotted shape. Now, the blotted shape could resemble a cloud in the sky, or it could be an area of reflection in the water. So this is just one resist technique that we'll explore. We also need to learn how to use thick and thin strokes, brush strokes. So I'm going to use a number 8 brush with some more water and paint. And I'm going to do different pressures. I'm left-handed, so I'm working from right to left, but it can be the other way too. So I'm going to press down and lift up, press down, lift up, press and lift. So I'm getting a very irregular, uneven line to resemble something that could be a wave. I'm going to switch to a number 2 brush and do the same thing. Lift, press, lift, and press. And I'm also going to add some water so that this line can dissolve and spread out. So a combination of brush strokes and washes and the white of the paper is going to help convince you that you have created water. So I hope you'll take some time to join me with your brushes and your paints and your curiosity to splash in with water.